Jubilee was ready to throw hands. She's like, listen, you can talk about me how much you want, but you don't talk about my mother. You don't speak. You don't speak on my mother. Hey book fam, have you ever wanted to find a book where the FMC, she could kick butt and she took names too? Well, in today's video, I have for you underrated books with heroines or FMCs that can kick butts. Yes. Yes. If you're looking for books where the FMC can not only kick butt, but she is strong, she is fierce, and she defies expectations. Do you like books where the FMC have you cheering them on because you want to see them rise to the top? Then this is the video for you. If you are ready to meet some of these FMCs, then keep watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now and like this video. Let's get into these FMCs that are one, underrated, and two, defy expectations. First up, I have for you Megan, and she's from the Twisted Mind series by Keta, Kendric. Y'all, this is not only an MC romance, but this is one where the FMC, she literally goes into the lion's den. This entire series, it is action-packed. You have tension, you have good banter. You have where he hopelessly falls in love with the FMC. Yo. Megan, under false pretenses, goes into this MC and she creates a situation where they have no choice but to hire her on. And in doing so, she gets close to who she needs to get close to. She believes that what she's going to do is going to save one of her best friends, but she cannot do it on her own. She is running from a notorious cartel. They're after her. She goes into this MC, knowing that this MC is racist, that they don't like black people. This woman, when I tell you she can infiltrate an organization, make them so dependent on her, make them fall in love with her, and even when she tries to leave, they still want to go with her. Even when she's telling them that, listen, I'm mixed up with the cartel, they still don't care. Because Aaron, he's going to protect his own. But Megan, she is skilled all on her own. Based on her experiences and what she's been through because of this cartel. Megan, you see this here? You see this here? She is witty. She is smart. She knows how to manipulate a situation. She can fight. So she not only can kick butt, but she can also get people to kick butts for her. Because that's what we talk about. If you're looking for a book that will have you so enthralled, so engrossed in the storyline, in the plots and the twists, grab this one first. Next up, I have two books for you by Evelyn Sola. But both of them are not dark romances. However, they both can, one, kick butt if they need to, but they do it with style and they do it with flair. And two, these heroines are sweet and gentle until they are not. So first up I have for you is Cherry's Jubilee. And this one, it's a short read. It's really cute. You have Jubilee. She is the ugly duckling in the family. She has always been cast aside. She's the one that they keep talking about. She's trying to hold her own. She's trying to do her own thing. However, her cousins, they never, ever, ever have anything good to say about her until they say it at the wrong time. And when they said it at the wrong time, Jubilee was ready to throw hands. She's like, listen, you can talk about me how much you want, but you don't talk about my mother. You don't speak. You don't speak on my mother. She was ready to take down everybody. Aunt, uncle, cousin, nenen, everyone. And then we have friend zone. So you're probably thinking, Giselle, friend zone? Like, hold up. Fierce don't always mean you have to kick butt. It means that you are strong. So in this book, we meet Janine, and she discovers that her husband is having an affair with her best friend. And her best friend is bold-faced enough. They are bold-faced enough to do it in the hotel in which she works in.
Hey besties, you know what I forgot to include? The fact that there was this scene in the hotel and it was everything that I hope it would be. I'm not going to tell you what she did or didn't do, but I'm just letting you know that she kicked some butt. I don't know how I forgot to include that now that I'm editing the video, but y'all, she came through. She's like, y'all already did this to me. Y'all want to come and throw it more in my face? Seriously? Y'all want to throw it more in my face? Like, what have I done to deserve this? Love that.
On top of that, her other best friend is fully aware of what's happening. She's going through a divorce. She meets this guy. He's a coach, and she friends zone him. She's like, you know what? I am healing. I am trying to get over this divorce and this hurt. I'm trying to figure out myself. He's like, okay, I can wait on you. I can wait on you. She handled it, and she handled it with class. Both female leads in these two books are both strong, are both fierce, and are unapologetic about what they want. And they are going to defy the odds and expectations of society as well as their family. Next book. Up next, I have for you This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. And you're probably thinking, Giselle, huh? Kick butt? I said fierce, okay? Strong. Heroines. And in my mind and from my perspective, Soledad, she is strong. To go through what she went through and come out on top, y'all, tell me that isn't the definition of strong. Think about it. She discovered that her husband is cheating on her, and he's under investigation for fraud or embezzlement. She now has to raise 3 children on her own. They have no money because they're under investigation, and she was a stay-at-home mom. She's left with 3 kids, mountain bills, right? Police knocking at her door. What is she to do? She used her skills, the skills that she acquired from being a mother, from being a home caretaker. She was able to use her skills, hone it, and make something of herself, doing what she loved. This book is amazing, and I love Soledad. Why? She has no time to grieve the end of her relationship, the end of her marriage, the end of a 2-parent household. She don't have time for that. She needed to survive, and survive she did. Strong and independent, and she did not need a man to help build her up. She was able to do it on her own. Period. Let's just talk about the entire Lion and the Mouse series, because hold up, if you don't know this series, where have you been? Where have you been? Definitely not on my channel. Let's talk about Emily. Besides Emily having mental health issues, right? Because of past trauma, this girl is a ride or die. This girl is a survivor. This girl can kick butt. So if this is what you're looking for, someone that can kick butt, this is your girl, Emily from The Lion and the Mouse. You have to start here with all began for Emily in New York City. She is a painter. She was, doing her own art gallery type of thing. However, due to past trauma, she would go and unalive men in her sleep, not knowing that she's the serial killer that everyone is looking for. And her cousin would go and paint things on their face, and this is part of his trauma as well. They meet up with the Bradford mafia boss Kaz, and Kaz takes them on a journey. Throughout this journey, you see where she saves Casimir in more than one situation because she is just that good. She can throw hands just like Casimir. She can use weapons just like Casimir. But she's more. She's more. She's so much more. Emily, she is one heroine for the books. You will never, ever, ever find another FMC like Emily. She is the total package. She's fierce, she's kind, she's strong-willed, she's very empathetic. She can throw hands, but she knows how to be gentle. What more do you want? She knows how to calm the lion. The lion calms down for no one. And the last book that I have for you is She Got It by Nicole Jackson. Some of y'all want to hear about this author for the first time, but I have just been going through her backlist. I absolutely love her as an author of urban romance. If you are into urban romance, go check her out. There's never a dull moment in any one of her books. So She Got It. It's about this girl. Her mother is an addict, and so she has to fend for herself. She has to take care of her sibling. It's just her alone trying to keep a roof over her head. At one point in time, she's homeless, so she's sleeping by a friend. She gets a job at McDonald's, and then she realizes that when she works on a night shift on a particular day, there's this drop off happening. So she's like, maybe I could, take this, whatever it is, in the bag and do something with it. Only to realize that she stole from the guy that was actually trying to date her because he is king of the streets. She stole his product, made a whole business selling his products, flipped everything, became rich until he found out that it was her. Listen, y'all, if all that you need is her throwing hands, then this is it for you. However, if you like someone who is business savvy, because she came up from nothing, literally being homeless, okay, to having a business, it's by illegal means, but she did good for herself. She set up everything in such a way no one actually knew who was selling the product. Street smarts, y'all. She had to be fierce to survive what she went through. She had to be bold to be able to go against other street members, yo. I'm just saying, in my book, she's fierce. She's fierce. The FMC in this book, she's definitely a boss. When I tell you a boss, a boss. And books by Nicole Jackson is so underrated. which is why I mentioned this book today. If you like underrated books, if you're looking for underrated books, be sure to like my video and subscribe to my channel, because I read a lot of indie authors, and a lot of indie authors are underrated. Like, they write amazing books and amazing stories, but they are underrated. So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, let me know which book you are most interested in reading. If you would like a part 2, let me know in the comments down below. Look out until I post another video. Toodles.